Another story. This is a poem of acknowledgement, a therapeutic writing, a piece of my soul, a tale that is long overdue, the beginning of a new chapter and the end of our story. These are the revelations from the burdens that are being carried by my soul. So, move on. Move on. Summer 18 could have been a father. Nah, actually summer 19. The pain of knowing that I would have blessed the world with a young Simba, but Mufasa himself was still finding his feet around the jungle, so instead I set my son to the altar. Sacrifices that are necessary for growth, I said. Slowly falling into an abyss, I thought only a Nqobile would understand the weight it takes to carry a pharaoh into the life after. Without wealth myself, I ran away from the responsibility of raising a prince. I was tied in a match where I had to put out a fire without creating smoke, having to decide whether to save his life or mine, so I made him face a sudden death. I let him choke. The father I am, or could have been. I lost sight of love in myself that day that I couldn't realize. I couldn't realize that there was another who was suffering the same pain and fate as I, but through ignorance I started to despise the mother. I could not walk a mile in her shoes because her size could not fit mine, I thought. I was walking the Nile ahead and she was 5 feet behind. I only thought it was necessary to get to the end of the river without considering who else is trying to pass the tide. She just slipped my mind. So I tried to move on. So carry me with my sins, dear soul. I have lost sight of the man I once dreamed to be. So be a walking stick for a blind man and carry me upwards as you guide me to the light. I will seek and seek until I lose sight of who I once was, and then be blinded by the man I have come to be. A worthy sight that would cease to be. So move on.